Welcome back to Resident Evil here on the Heavy Bass channel. Last time we got Ada back uneventfully because we killed the crocodile, as mentioned before. Now she's coming towards us. Now we literally have the means to get out of the sewers, and we can now go ahead and repeat the journey that we had all the way to the factory. That we're going from the sewers to the factory. Albeit with a few extra differences here and there, more or less. At least Ada's AI is pretty much on point, unlike with Sherry's, which if you went too far, she would go crouch position, wait for you to come back, then she would follow you again. It'd be less annoying. Ada, no, she's a functional human being, thank goodness. Her AI is a lot better than Sheva's AI, to be precise, because the AI in RE5 can really be suspect. But the news now is that there are now zombies all over the place, and they come back from the dead, and we're not going to deal with them. The best thing about this one is that Annette has her own ammunition. Since she is an AI character that literally has bullets of her own, if the zombie gets too close, well, we can still take it out, but either way, we can still use up the ammunition. Now, you see, the point of that one was not to take them out, not to use ammunition against the zombies, but I just couldn't resist. Ada, if her AI can permit, she can actually kill a zombie should you want to, and she never runs out of ammunition, which is kind of good. Her AI is very much useful in an instance. So we put the Wolf Medal and the Eagle Medal, which is a reference to Resident Evil 1, by the way, into that one. It allows access to the factory. I mean, we are due for an upgrade for at least a while, so are you going to come with me, Ada? Apparently so, since we're going to be going ahead and doing that, which is no big surprise here. Anyway, we're moving on to the next shambolic section, and of course, also, whoever that was, I'm assuming that was either Birkin or someone else causing a bit of a rumble, which is almost a bit of a scare there, here and there. We're back here in this important picture bit again. This is once more the link to the factory, but the tram has already went, so we have to call it back. We actually press the button for the tram, and then the tram comes back. See, this tram has actually been involved in Resident Evil 2, but it actually showed up in Resident Evil 0. That's the whole purpose of it. Was that the Umbrella factory here was basically the hub for a good proportion, and actually what actually also happened is that you explored the unknown factory section of said area. Anyway, now we just basically give you a nice ride, and we're going to go all the way to the but of course we're now under attack by Birkin's claws. What you need to do, ladies and gentlemen, is basically it is now in the frickin' third bestial. It's now in the bestial form, which I'm assuming meant that, you know. So there's not much point in doing this. Just avoid the claws. See, Ada managed to shake it off, which is pretty cool. Unfortunately, the tram is completely totaled, which is not good. So at least we managed to make our way across the thing. That's a thing in That is a thing in Resident Evil. That's the thing in the B section. Is that the tram still gets totaled, but I think the tram gets totaled in the A path as well. But then Claire has to go through it in the B section, which obviously makes things a little bit harder. Anyway, as you saw before, there's a purpose here. Since you have the lighter automatically, you can go ahead and fire the flare. Flare will also now reveal the same location that was the weapon box key. This has purpose in Leon's story, and it actually gives you a reason to pick up the weapon key You don't have to in Claire's section, but in Leon's it's a must. And speaking of musts, we're basically back here to the intersection between the factory. Basically, we can go back. We can go back and try. I'm going to try and trigger Claire's. I'm going to try and trigger Ada's thing. Which she can kill automatic zombies, which is really very useful. Like repeating it again, it is very handy. Sometimes Ada's thing is useful because she can kill zombies in one barrage, but then not all the time. There we go. Less ineffective, spectacular results, the more the better. I believe there's something on the other side of that one. Yeah, there's one right there. Since, well, you know, I'm going to try and get Ada's thing triggered. Oh no, she wants me to do it, do you? Come on, Ada. Do something! There. I can blow his fucking head off. There. 2 heads being blown off. And right here. Shotgun parts. We can now get a better shotgun upgrade when we get the opportunity. Because I'm still going to use up the... Because you can use this up, but I don't want to, because I want to use up the last of the shotgun, because we're going to get... Because we can only upgrade 1 shotgun, by the way. These parts can only upgrade 1 shotgun, so let's do that. Let's give it one last performance for the slots. There we go. Just like working, just like combining and getting some effective play. See, Ada's an interesting AI partner because she doesn't die whatsoever. Anyway, we got to this point, so now let's go ahead and that's the way out of the factory, because we covered the sewers, cover that factory, and then more or less. There we go. One less zombie to deal with. Is it worth gaining these herbs? Yeah, of course it always is. Anyway. Just want to use the last of that, there we go. That's the last of the shotgun shells. Combine that together. We now get a better weapon. Look at that shotgun. That's got even better. It's a double barrel. It's a good old fashioned pump action shotgun. Custom shotgun. It's a Remington. More concentrated blast. It's a better shotgun in basic terms, and we're going to be using this better shotgun in the next bit, more or less, because we got some work to do.
We finally arrived.
So now, basically, Ada describes that we've arrived at the factory. This is basically we're now at a certain point of the town. We're way beyond the. I think we're in the outskirts. This is where a good proportion of it. But anyway, the good news is that we got some items to claim. Let me pick up a save file. We got a shotgun shell clip, and pretty much they also give you a magnum clip. I do believe this is the time to tell you this, but we're gonna be quite using up a next batch of, you know, shotty shells. So we now got some more healing items. We're putting away the weapon box key for now, but we do have a few items that we do put away. So let's put the magnum out. Let's get the magnum bullets. Let's get our saved. Let's see what we got. Let's see, what am I going to take out? I'm going to take out healing item because we'll need to. Combine that together. Equip the magnum. It is a good weapon. It is a good weapon coming up, but we're probably going to need it as well because a certain prick is operating control panel, which is true. We have to do a little. The only difference is between this part is that for the B section, we basically need to do something real quick. But next time on Resident Evil 2, we're gonna see how we can just go from the factory down to the Umbrella Labs. See you all next time, ladies and gentlemen. Things will get more fun, as they say.